Imagine breakups like removing a Band-Aid, swift, painless, and hopefully without any hair loss. But what if we could turn this awkward situation into a stylish exit, as smooth as a jazz tune on a Sunday afternoon? Now, we're not talking about some dramatic soap opera scene. No, we're talking about a classy, well-executed adieu. Picture a Broadway show finale, but instead of a standing ovation, you're met with a confused, possibly teary-eyed ex. In this guide, we're going to walk you through 6 simple steps to dump your significant other with the flair of a seasoned Broadway actor. We'll cover everything from setting the stage to making a swift exit, and even navigating the tricky waters of the post-breakup online world. So brace yourselves, because we're about to turn your breakups into Broadway-worthy performances. Step 1. Setting the stage. You don't want to surprise them like a cat jumping out of nowhere. Now, choosing the right location for your breakup performance is as critical as the script itself. You see, it's a lot like a cat selecting the perfect spot to nap. It has to be comfortable, but not too comfortable. It needs to be public, but not too public. It's all about balance. Think about your favorite coffee shop. It's cozy, right? But the barista knowing your order by heart might make your breakup a bit more awkward than it needs to be. You don't want to forever associate your favorite latte with heartbreak. On the other hand, breaking up in their favorite park might seem like a good idea. But remember, you're not looking to make this a memorable experience. You want to be forgotten, not forever associated with ducks and picnic baskets. A neutral location is key. A place where you don't have shared memories, or where you're not likely to bump into their best friend or your gym coach. And most importantly, a place where you can make a swift exit. No, you're not planning a surprise party here. This is more like delivering a pizza they didn't order. A pizza topped with a generous serving of breakup. Remember, you're more like a gloomy pizza delivery guy, not a surprise party planner. Scene script. Step 2, dress to impress, but not too much. You're not attending your ex's wedding, yet. You remember those days when you tried to look your best for your partner? Well, now it's time to dress up for a different occasion. The breakup. This isn't a black tie event, nor is it a pajama party. You're going for the middle ground here. Think about it like attending a job interview at a company you don't really want to work for. You're not going to show up in a tux or a ball gown, right? But equally, you're not going to roll out of bed and show up in your sweatpants. Your outfit should say, "I respect you enough to put on real pants, but don't get any ideas because these are my breakup pants." It's a subtle balance of looking good without looking too good. You want to look nice, but not, "I'm so excited to break up with you that I got a new outfit," nice. Your attire should be comfortable, yet stylish. You're not trying to win them back. You're trying to make a graceful exit. Dressing appropriately for a breakup is like wearing the right outfit to a party. You don't want to be the one who shows up dressed for a Halloween party when it's actually a Christmas party. So pick your breakup attire with care. Remember, you're not just dressing for the breakup, you're also dressing for the post-breakup Instagram photo. Think of it as your "I'm breaking up with you, but look how good I look" outfit. Step 3, the script. You're not auditioning for a soap opera, so ditch the cliches. This isn't a daytime drama where you can pull out the old "it's not you, it's me" line. That phrase has been used and abused more than a public restroom at a chili cook-off. Let's get one thing straight. Planning what you're going to say is as essential as remembering to put on pants before a Zoom meeting. You don't want to wing it and end up sounding like a broken record playing the greatest hits of breakup cliches. Now, you might think, "Oh, I'll just go with the flow." But do you really want to trust the same brain that thought it was a good idea to text your ex at 3 a.m. last Saturday? Thought so. Prepare your words carefully, like you're a squirrel stashing away nuts for the winter, each word a precious morsel of truth and respect. What you want is to be honest, but not brutally so. You're not trying to shatter their ego into a million pieces, just gently letting them know that the love ship has sailed, and, unfortunately, they missed the boat. Here's a tip: avoid the blame game. This isn't a courtroom drama, and you're not a lawyer trying to pin the entire failure of the relationship on them. Instead, focus on how you both have grown apart, like two trees whose branches no longer intertwine. And please, for the love of all things holy, avoid the temptation to use cliches. They're like free Wi-Fi in a coffee shop. Everyone has used them, and they're rarely as good as you hope. So when you're crafting your breakup script, remember to keep it honest, keep it respectful, and keep it original. Because the last thing you want is to sound like a bad rerun of a 90s sitcom. Remember, it's a breakup, not a Comedy Central roast. You're not here to burn bridges, just to cross them, and maybe dismantle them a little on the other side. Step 4, the delivery. You're not delivering a baby, but it might feel just as tense. You've set the stage, you're dressed to impress, and you have your script ready. Now, it's showtime. Remember, the key to a successful delivery is to be as clear, concise, and calm as a monk meditating on a mountain. You're not delivering a monologue at the Oscars, and you're not confessing to a crime. You're simply expressing your feelings and making a decision. And here's a tip. Do it with the confidence of a squirrel crossing the road. You know how they dart across the street, oblivious to the 2-ton metal monsters barreling down on them? That's the spirit. Not the impending doom part, but the part where they're so sure of themselves they don't even consider failing. Be straightforward, say what you need to say and then stop talking. This isn't an auction, you're not trying to get the highest bid, you're trying to communicate a decision. And whatever you do, make sure you get their name right. This isn't the time to mix up Tim with Jim or Ann with Pam. This isn't a who's on first routine. You're not trying to turn your breakup into a comedy sketch. Unless you're planning a career in stand-up. And remember, this isn't the time for a who's on first routine. Scene script, step 5 and 6, the swift exit and the follow-up. Think of it as a magician's disappearing act followed by a quick costume change. Now, let's dive right in. After delivering the breakup news, it's time to make your exit, and oh boy, you want this to be smoother than a dolphin doing the backstroke at the Olympics. You're not a guest at a party, lingering around for one last piece of cake. No, you're a professional heart surgeon and you've just completed a tricky operation. You don't hang around the operating room to admire your handiwork, do you? And for heaven's sake, no closure talks. Closure is a myth, like unicorns or a perfectly ripe avocado. You just close the door, you don't need to repaint it. You're not an interior designer, are you? Now, on to step 6, the follow-up. Once you're out of the danger zone, it's time to update your relationship status online. Do it with the speed of someone correcting a typo in an angry tweet. You don't want the world to think you're still in a relationship when you've just executed a stylish exit, do you? But here's a word of caution. Resist the urge to post cryptic quotes or sad songs. You're not auditioning for a role in a soap opera. Remember, you're the protagonist in a stylish breakup, not a melodramatic teenager on a Tumblr page. And don't forget, the key to a successful follow-up is to keep it classy. No need to unfriend or block them immediately. You're not a scorned lover in a Shakespearean play, just change your status and carry on with your day. Remember, the art of a stylish breakup is all about the swift exit and a classy follow-up. It's not about causing a scene or leaving a trail of emotional debris. It's about respect, a touch of class, and the grace of an awkward flamingo. You're not just ending a relationship, you're auditioning for the role of the one that got away but did it so cool. So, there you have it. You're not updating a teenager's Tumblr page, you're just updating your relationship status. So in conclusion, breaking up with style is more art than science. It's a delicate blend of choosing a location less cliché than a public park, dressing like you're attending a mediocre job interview, and delivering your lines with the confidence of a forgetful squirrel. The swift exit? Think backstroking dolphin. The follow-up? As quick as an angry tweeter, but minus the drama. Remember, you're auditioning for the role of the one that got away, but did it so cool. So break a leg or a heart, but do it with style. Stay quirky, folks.